Every month, the Digital Ramble will receive a regular source of income from supporters who've pledged through Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, having your ongoing support means we spend less time thinking about business and more time creating quality content for you.
Customized, based in Norfolk, England, are proud sponsors of the Digital Ramble. Check out our all setup services. It's smart home installation with ease. Customize.uk.com.
If you're looking to make your basic home smart, check out digitaldelight.com/shop, where they have a variety of different smart home technology solutions that help make smart home shopping easy for you. Check out digitaldelight.com/shop. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the Digital Ramble. I'm JJ Cannon with my co-host, Chris Gamble, Mr. Live Install himself. How you doing, brother?
Hey, JJ. Good to see you again. It's our weekly catch-up.
Oh,
I really
man.
enjoy this.
You know, like every week, I always pop on here and talk about how incredible of a week that we have had and how busy it has been, and it surely has been all that and a little bit more. I mean, I don't know if anybody's been checking out our Facebook page. Well, actually, a lot of people have been checking out our Facebook page. We wanted to get the word out. We get a lot of correspondence with people from across the different parts of the world, and so we wanted to make a shout out this past week and got quite a lot of views on baby tech, and how it can be incorporated into your house and, a variety of different ways, even after we've left. So
yeah, our view count this week has been record-breaking, really. Everything is on the app. Lots of new followers, lots of views on old content as well. There's one of the videos has been pulled from the archives, one with Leon Speakers, our booth tour. That's been well over 3,000 views now, that video.
Yeah, we got a Digital Delight, got a little bit of love from Leon Speakers. Thank you. Big shout out to Leon. Take a look at their website. I should have put it on here, but I haven't. I'll drop it down in the description down below with all the other links that we're going to talk about. And today, Gamble, why in the world of DIY would we hire a professional, like a smart home pro? On my daily commute across the great city of Houston, I'm sure it's like, when I'm commuting across Houston, it's like commuting across the entire UK for you guys. But when I'm commuting on the daily, I see professionals providing services that are DIY all the time. Okay, easy ones like yard guy, pool service,
dog walkers.
Dog walk. Why do you need somebody to walk your dog, bro?
It's time.
Time.
You want to have these pets, but then you realize they're huge, impeding on your time. They take up a lot of time and maintenance.
Right, and so you have a lot of DIY things out there. Dog walkers, one of them, electrician. There's quite a few. I read a quote online and it said, if you think it's expensive to hire a professional, wait until you hire an amateur. And there's a lot to be said for that. So today we're going to be discussing 8 top reasons to hire a smart home professional.
That's right. And JJ and I, we're qualified to speak about this because we both are home technology professionals. I'm a 10-year tech veteran based here in the UK. I'm a founder and co-owner of a smart home install business. We cover London and the southeast of England. And JJ, you've been in this game a lot longer than me, but you're double my time. You're double the experience.
Yeah, well, a lot of change has happened over the years, and it's been exciting. Every year, something new comes out, something new exciting comes out, and with that, a lot of opportunities for clients to improve for us their home with technology. And a key term right now, or a big term right now, is smart home. And so we wanted to run through some of those reasons that somebody would want to consider a smart home tech.
Well, one of the big reasons for smart home tech is you may have some problems at home. There may be some things that are annoying you, that are adding some pain points. That might be surrounding energy or the security of your home or the entertainment in your home. So sometimes it's a frustration that will lead you towards a smart home upgrade or a smart home addition in your home. Maybe it's someone else in the home that's got that frustration. Your kids, your wife, um, your pets, um, and then maybe as well you've been seduced by great advertising and marketing. The likes of Amazon, Google, Apple are starting to preach about the smart home and their platforms being um, able to control your home, and you might not know where to start and what platform to choose. So there's so many routes into wanting a smart home, and that's one of the big drivers of why you may need a professional, because it is confusing. There is a lot of information out there.
Yeah, and usually it starts with a problem in the sense of, I get a lot of questions that kind of start like this. I want to add, or my wife would like, I just want it to do this, and they realize that there's technology that might be able to ease some of those pain points, that they're living with, and don't quite understand or how to accomplish that. They think that it might be plausible, but how do you do that? How do you
So
get it done?
there's definitely messages out there that suggest that it could be DIY, that you may be capable of doing this for yourself. But we wouldn't be in the line of work we're in if it was that simple. We're building businesses around it. We're diversifying our businesses to the new technology that's coming. In the past, our businesses were tailored around luxury home tech, big budget installations. Now, our businesses and many others like us are tailored to the every person smart home, the affordable technology, which still deserves professional installation.
And so whenever there's that problem faced, a smart home tech is in it every day, and they really have a good understanding. My number 2 on the list is, what do you do? Like, what do you bring to the table to alleviate, this challenge that might be, in front of you with whether it be lighting control or irrigation or just simply turning on the television, which with gear could be challenging on its own, having 4 or 5 remotes. But having a professional that knows what to do, greatly improves the success of whatever you're trying to accomplish.
Well, you're going to be faced with questions. Have you got the time to do it? What is the product that you need? What's going to work with what you've previously bought? Have you got the patience to decipher some of this? Time and patience are big ones for us, that we've worked with customers who had a go, attempted their installation, and they got frustrated, they got exasperated with it, they left it, they discarded it. We've seen the classic, I've started but I've not finished, and we come in and we rescue that. So we know it's frustrating. We also know, and we're more than mindful of things that are very easy. And we encourage some of our clients to take on the easy tasks. If we feel they're confident enough to do that, then we let them loose on some of their tech.
And
Um,
and that's big right there, is how to do it. So first there's a problem, and what can you do to solve that problem, but how do you do it? And so sometimes a client will have, let's say, like you have on the wall there over your shoulder, a Nest thermostat.
yeah.
And then for the holidays, they might get a voice control device that, it should be easy to do. And for the most part, it kind of is, if you have that understanding of how said device interacts, connects with it. But understanding how to do it, one, you got to get them to speak to one another. And then, two, you have to understand the vocabulary in order to make it function. And so that how do you do it? And then the other thing under the how do you do it is, that's very simple. But what if I want to get Wi-Fi that is very good in this part of my home to the other part of the house? Like, what materials do I need to utilize? Do I need to actually run a wire over there? Like, how do you even do it?
Yeah. And we take it for granted because we deal with technology every day. It's second nature to us to undertake some of the tasks we do for our clients. And we get the usual feedback like, how do you know all this stuff? Where did you learn this? And there isn't a school really for smart home. There isn't, a course that you can do and you become a smart home expert. It's lots of experience, lots of trial and error, lots of late nights, early mornings, long days, battling with tech to get good with tech. I believe you've got to put in the hours to get good with all these multiple platforms, multiple devices. Your professionals committed a lot of time to training, a lot of time to out of hours, maybe in his demonstration facility like ours or in their own homes. They take a lot of time to get to know the nuts and bolts of these systems.
It's experience, Gamble.
Sure.
We've taken a lot of online courses. We've gone to conferences with our industry and have taken courses on networking and have received certifications for a variety of different solutions that we have to offer. But not until you're out in the field and you're actually facing those challenges that happen with technology and getting different things to communicate and function accordingly, that only can get gained through experience. And that's where that how do you do it or how do you get it done really comes into play. And running wires is a big one for us, or used to be a lot bigger for us. But just being able to understand what you're going to tackle and what is involved in the process of the needed solution.
Well, one basic task that we've seen an average homeowner really ponder and take a lot of time over and a lot of caution is wall mounting a television. The trepidation of what's behind that drywall. They have no idea. We can work it out. We can see other services like power outlets and TV outlets, and maybe we can see that there's a light fixture, high level. We can work out without, we don't have X-ray vision, but we can picture what's behind the fabric of the wall. And that's through experience, and that's through our confidence as well. We've got confidence to work within the home's wiring infrastructure that's there.
Yeah, that confidence of, man, if I mount this TV, is it mounted correctly? Making sure that you hit a stud is huge. But
Absolutely.
Concealing wires and the confidence of making it look professional and custom is what everybody desires. But being aware and having the confidence that no, there's not a water pipe in that wall, or an electrical panel on the other side of the wall, or cabinets that might have a fire block, halfway down the wall, and then, what do I do, to ease that portion of the installation. But the confidence, and the other part of confidence is, let's say you get past all that phase with success, or it's good enough. How about the confidence to maximize its performance, like truly use it for what its capabilities are?
Well, this is where we've seen a lot of homeowners that have had a smart device installed, and then they buy a second smart device, and they have two smart devices that have no relationship with each other, but they haven't unlocked the fact that product A can work with product B, maybe using a voice assistant, maybe using a platform like Apple HomeKit, maybe using if this then that, if that's the kind of thing that they're into. But often we'll see standalone devices not talking to each other, or they can't talk to each other because the network's not good, or they're in two disparate parts of a building and there's no connection between them. So that maximizing of the device and the technology, the Smart Home Pro is just by default, they will endeavor to get those things working because they know they can work together, and that's the pro showing his value there.
Yeah, and Gamble, we talk about stuff like this all the time. Every week we try to get together, we try to record something that is of value to homeowners, that they can use, going forward. We really want to educate homeowners on what our industry is about and the understanding of what solutions are available, how they can use them, and also the importance of and the availability of having professionals out there. I really want to encourage people to like and share, this episode, and take a look at our Facebook page and give it a thumbs up and let your friends know about it as well. And that being said, is maximizing the install. Number 5 on my list I have is maximizing the connectivity of those devices, and how do you get the best out of that device? And like you touched on it, voice control. There's a lot of devices that are perfect for integrating with voice control. One of the biggest ones is irrigation for us. Like if you ever see that you're pulling up to the front yard and your grass just doesn't look as healthy as maybe the rest of the neighborhoods, and on your way in, not only can you ask your voice control to turn on your lights if they're not already automated, because you can hook it up to geofencing and within a mile your lights can automatically turn on for you. But how about give your irrigation control a shout out to water the yard for 10 minutes per zone. I mean, being able to have that ease rather than remembering to go to the garage and hit the button or figure out where the button is.
Well, I think the professional that you've had in your home, he or she should show you how to get the best out of it. They should educate you in the using the tech, using that app, using that voice skill, using that touch panel or remote control. They should spend time with you at the end of an installation, make sure you have confidence in using the system, leave you with the skills to do minor edits, to make changes based on seasonal variations, and show you how to self-manage it. I really believe that technology now is mature enough that a lot of it is self-managed, and if you can navigate a smartphone, if you can send an email, I believe you can control a smart home and manage that. So the education from the pro is crucial. You must get that part from them.
One other thing about maximizing installs, one of the easiest one, Gamble, is like resolution from video service providers or video devices. Like a lot of the times, the clients will have a 1080p resolution display or a 4K display, and you'll go into the cable box, and it's set to 720p. Now, to consumers, that's blah, 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 blah. 1080p to 720, what are you talking about? And what I mean is that you bought a television that's supposed to look twice as clear as what you've been watching it as. Or you've hooked up a device and out of the box it's set to a lower resolution than what your performance can actually be. Or you've connected it to your audio system with red and white analog wires, and you're only getting the middle part of the audio sound. And if you maximized the installation then with optical or digital coax, now you get the full spectrum of sound. And yes, it's a night and day difference from one to the other. And understanding and maximizing the connectivity, not only its integratability for simplicity is huge in maximizing the install, providing confidence and knowing how to do it. And then the education, Like, once I have it, now what? And you were getting ready to touch on that education aspect.
Yeah, I just feel that it's something you should demand at the end of an installation from any professional. Show me what you've done, show me how to work what you've done, and give me some documentation or supporting support to make control of it easy for me and other members of the family, because it has been talked about in the past of cut and run, trunk slamming, getting out, not leaving that homeowner equipped with all the information they need to look after that system themselves. Or on the flip side, you tell them nothing so that you can keep going back to get that payday of, we'll change that, we'll edit that, we'll do this for you, hand out more cash, hand out more cash. That's never done our industry any favors, that recurring revenue through
service,
no transfer of knowledge.
Weird
if you
service.
transfer the and I'm not a big fan of that at all. I really believe homeowners should have self-management of their tech, because I think they're more than capable of doing that, and that should be part of the handover. And then afterwards, because you've had a pro in your home installing your tech, you should be able to lean on them for support. They should be, as part of their commitment to your installation, they should support that.
Yeah.
Whether that's something you pay for, that's something that might happen. There may be a maintenance agreement with them, a service agreement, but you should be able to access support from your dealer. That's crucial as well.
Yeah, and the reason is that through education, one of my biggest thrills with the newer solutions that we're providing is once we give the layout to the consumer, whoever it might be, whether it's small business or residential, we teach them, because we're showing them how the lights automatically turn on, or talking about how the schedules are set to automate that, and we're educating them in the sense of, you are not locked out of your system. Here is how you can create this same type of experience on your own. If you need me with authorization, we could actually log into your account remotely and service any adjustments that need to be made, or verify any issues you might have. And we're going to be talking about it next week, Gamble, which is going to be an exciting show, is how do you find a smart home pro? Yes, I know I need to hire somebody, but how do I find one? And so, guys, set your calendar for next week. That's what we're going to be talking about. But being available for challenges, it's technology. It happens. Failure rates or ones and zero clashes happen. It seems a little bit more imperative, whenever it's your entertainment solution, because we all have cell phone devices and have to power cycle it, have laptops that have to power cycle. Unfortunately, with control systems or viewing devices or voice devices, sometimes you have to reset them, at least the ones that we're talking about and the solutions that we're providing. But
sure.
Whenever
and
you need
devices,
who do you call when you have an issue? I've sometimes, as a consumer, tried to call manufacturers, and it gets it done. But there's nothing like reaching out to somebody that's available quickly, that is familiar with your project, that can pretty much get you an answer quickly if it's doable and obtainable.
Yeah, and that goes back to time. Using a professional does give you back some time for the initial installation and the project. You've not had to do it yourself. Therefore, you can play golf. You can take the kids to the local, play center. You can go out as a family, and you're knowing that your installation of your home theater or your irrigation system or your outdoor pool audio, whatever it is getting done by a pro. You're going to go back and return to a nicely finished project, and you're going to be shown how to use it, how to get the best from it. You're going to have people there that are going to support it if you have issues. You've got a trusted advisor to talk to about other additions to your home, and you've got that company that you can talk to, you can refer to, you can leave them reviews, you can reach out to them quite easily, because time is the thing that you cannot buy, you cannot get it back. So I'm up for hiring a pro, even if I'm quite lazy now. Since I've become a pro, I now use pros in my own home to paint, to clean, to plumb, to do the electrics. I get them because it saves me time to get on with running my business and then finding time to spend with my family.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the biggest things. And for us, it's not just setting up a Nest thermostat to a voice control device. We're providing solutions in a very large ecosystem that for us will take 2 to 3 days from start to finish. And that's either from designing with nothing in place, from doing takeovers to where we extract and then re-implement newer solutions. And 2 or 3 days would never ever get done with a DIY individual, somebody that's trying to deploy it on their own. And so from the very simple, easy to do jobs all the way up to the ones that for us take multiple days, it's a matter of saving time, and that time can be measured in a variety of different ways. My time is more of value at the office or with family than trying to install, said smart devices, although I have a problem that I need to figure out how to fix it, and I think technology can do that. And to be able to come home after a hard day and enjoy, that problem that was solved is huge.
Yeah, so those were the top 8 reasons for hiring a smart home pro. They will alleviate problems. They will know what to do and what's the right product for the task. They know how to do it. They're qualified. They're insured. And they will get it done efficiently because they've got lots of other installations to do in the local area. They will maximize your investment in the tech. They know how to get it to work with things you've previously bought. They will suggest things that will work with what you've just bought in the future. They will educate you. They will spend the time and get you to know your system as well as they can in the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, the half a day they spend, if it's a big system, to get you to know what it is you've got and how to get the most out of it. And they are there and they're available on the telephone, on the email, on the WhatsApp, on the Facebook Messenger, and all the ways that that I get contacted at ridiculous times of day. I'm there for our customers and we get resolutions done quickly for them. And the big one overall, this will save you time. Look for the pro to come in, get the job done, save the time, use that time for other things that you value more, because you're not going to have a great time with tech sometimes. It's going to frustrate you. Bring in the Home Tech Pro.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that is our top 8 top reasons to hire a smart home professional, Gamble. I thought it was a good discussion, of some key points of what people need to consider, of why should I hire a professional and what we can actually extract and help them with. So, brother.
And we encourage people to join in the comments and leave their experiences of using professionals for their home tech, and let us know how that's gone in the past, and maybe also let us know what you might be planning to add to your home, and maybe we can suggest a pro in your area. Let us know where you're from and what you're planning in your home.
Absolutely. I'm JJ Cannon, and Chris
Gamble from Customized here in the UK. I really appreciate your views and your listens. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Check our links down in the description, and until next week, y'all have a great technology day. I don't know. Have a great time. We need help with a tagline or something. Every month, the Digital Ramble will receive a regular source of income from supporters who've pledged through Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, having your ongoing support means we spend less time thinking about business and more time creating quality content for you.
Customized, based in Norfolk, England, are proud sponsors of the Digital Ramble. Check out our all set up services. It's smart home installation with ease. Customize.uk.com.
If you're looking to make your basic home smart, check out digitaldelight.com/shop, where they have a variety of different smart home technology solutions that help make smart home shopping easy for you. Check out digitaldelight.com/shop.